Yeah, Project Reach One started, just as a thought in my mind at the end of 2016 in December. I had just got into motivational speaking. One of my close friends, Victoria Watts, had done this Let's Talk Fashion event. And that was my first speaking event, first paid speaking event. And, everyone said I done great. And being a personal trainer, you motivate people, you speak to people, you encourage people all the time. Being a lead/supervisor at work, you speak to people, you encourage people all the time. You motivate them to get the job done. So I had thought, why not get into motivational speaking? It's almost like you're already doing it. You just need to create that platform. And one of the things when Project Reach One was in my head, it wasn't called that at the time. I wanted to start by motivating the kids that I believe people had given up on in life. We ended up launching it, and I came up with Project Reach One because I believe if you can reach one, you've done your job and you've been effective. You plant that one seed, and who knows what will sprout from that. And I also believe if you can reach one, you can teach one, and if you can reach one, that one can reach one. So that's why I call it Project Reach One. And one of my visions for Project Reach One is, having something for troubled teens, troubled kids to do, like a boxing program where they can make a career out of fighting, and an MMA program. Having other programs where we push them to reach their goals, where we push them for, college and all that good stuff. But yeah, it just started as a thought in my head. It just started as something that, that I believe God gave me to do. And we had our first event yesterday on February 4th. And I had two speakers with me. Shout out to Donnie Foster, and shout out to Antonio Scott. They came through, and we went to the Lynchburg group home, and we were effective, man. Like I say, the kids, they were blessed by the words we were saying. We were blessed by the love that we were receiving from them. And the most important thing, we were effective in impacting lives, and that's what it's all about. I am TeflonJohn. The reason I came up with this, you see my hashtag. I remind you to inspire someone. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a light to someone. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because when I was young, I didn't have the best teenage years. So, who else to relate to someone? That someone who has been through that same thing that these teenagers are going through now. So what I want to live to you guys, what I want to tell you is, if you have a story, if you've been through something that's crazy, I don't care if it's molestation, I don't care if it's, child abuse, or, I don't care if it's self-esteem, overcoming suicide attempts. Share your story, because now that one situation that almost did you in can bring over 1,000 people out by you sharing your story. You know what I mean? So if you think about some of the celebrities that we have that are successful, all they do is they share their story, and we buy into it, and they make they make money off of that. But not only that, they make an impact in lives. So that is, just the reason why I came up with Project Reach One, and have the podcast going too, and I got some more episodes coming. And this year, man, I'm pushing everything. I got a great support team. Shout out to my wife, Angela Smith, I love you. Shout out to my mom, Barbara Horsley, I love you. Shout out to Blessed to Be a Blessing, I love you. Shout out to my cousin, K-Ron, who's behind the camera now. Shout out to my cousin, Jermaine Alexander. I have a great support system. And right now, the difference between me now and the me I was last year is I'm walking out of faith, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not walking in fear anymore. I'm just walking out of faith, and I'm gonna get it done. And if I fail, so what? If I fail, I fall on my face, I learn a lesson, I get up, and I keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you gotta do this year, is to keep moving, keep pushing. But like I said, Project Reach One on deck, podcast is on deck, and I got a lot of stuff in store for this year. So I hope you guys stay tuned. One love, be blessed.